causes flu-like symptoms. You know, the outbreaks in Wuhan, Milan, and the Diamond Princess cruise ship, yeah, they all have one thing in common. It's 5G. You know, Wuhan was the first city in the world to have full 5G coverage, followed by Italy, Milan in Italy. And the Diamond Princess cruise ship was trialling their 5G internet service. Yeah? So 5G uses a band of frequencies from 6 gigahertz up to 100 gigahertz. Yeah? The US Army uses 95 gigahertz as a weapon. It's called their active denial system. Yeah? It's supposed to, people will sort of walk into the beam, their skin starts to get hot, and they run away. You can bet, because you know the US military isn't in the business of dissuading people. You can bet that if you turn up the power, it's going to turn people into crispy bacon. And that is one of the 5G frequencies. It's a weapon system. So 60 gigahertz actually is absorbed by oxygen. And in humans, it causes flu-like symptoms because you literally can't breathe the air. And there's doctors. There was a particular doctor in New York who said that this is not a viral infection. This is more like altitude sickness. Yeah. So putting him on a ventilator is a death sentence. Yes. And it turns out that every flu pandemic coincides with the implementation of a new radio frequency technology. Right? And in 1918, which was the Spanish flu, it was the first time that humans, 1G, it was the first time that humans had ever had to live in a electromagnetic soup that blanketed the whole Earth. And that was the result, the Spanish flu. The people's bodies responding to that electromagnetic frequency. Yeah? But, you know, what happens to the human body is that you get used to something and you build an immunity to it. So what we get now is what we call the seasonal flu. Sorry. So now we're dealing with the 5th generation of radio frequency technology. And during the lockdown, when only essential services were allowed out, thousands of 5G towers went up. Was that an essential service, do you think? You know, I also suspect there were underground antennas as well, because I was seeing a lot of roadworks that were going on for no particular reason. You know, so why do you think the government care about giving you faster download speeds or reducing lag time when you play Call of Duty? You know, they don't care. You know, when have the government ever given us anything for free? You know, it's not about giving us anything for free. It's about them getting a benefit from it. Yeah. So the government have deployed a military-grade weapon system on virtually every street corner, and you are the enemy. You are the enemy. So they create this panic using the lockdowns with all these fake numbers and word magic and all this confusion. Yeah. The government have a group called SAGE, and part of that group is a smaller group called SPY-B, and they are psychologists. They're advising the government on how best to manipulate the public into compliance. Whoops! Whoa! Doesn't work. To manipulate the government, manipulate the public into compliance with fear. And one of the reports from the SPY-B group was to tell the government that we do not feel personally threatened enough. So turn up the fear. And this is what they've been doing. Oh, got to step back. So it's all to frighten the masses. Are you sure? Whoa. It's all to frighten the masses into accepting total surveillance, the cashless society, mass vaccination and implanted technology. You know, why would we allow ourselves to be injected with poisonous materials that have not been tested or proven to be effective? Especially when Donald Trump... Oh, sure. I'm going to have to stand over here. Yeah. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh. I think it's, well, if it starts squealing again, it's not me. Yeah, so especially since Donald Trump and Boris Johnson
People complain
apparently got COVID and seemed to recover fully after a few days.